name is Margus Sepp and I am the head of trading at Fastflow Finance. Today I would like to talk about a topic that is often misunderstood. The difference between making money and building wealth. At first glance, these two things may seem identical, but in reality they require completely different ways of thinking. Like many people focus their entire financial journey on one question: how can I make more money? And this is an important question. Increasing your income, creating opportunities, developing skills, building businesses, all of these things matter. But making money is only one part of financial success, because earning money and creating wealth are not the same process. Making money can happen through one opportunity, one successful decision, one business idea, one investment, one favorable market movement. But building wealth requires something much deeper. It requires a system for managing money, a system for protecting capital, a system for making decisions over many years. Many people are capable of earning significant amounts of money, but much fewer people know how to preserve it. And even fewer understand how to turn money into long-term capital. This is where the difference becomes clear. Income is what you create, capital is what you build. Money is a result, wealth is a system. A person can have a high income and still struggle financially if there is no structure behind their decisions. Because the amount of money you make is not the only factor that matters. The more important question is, what happens to that money after you earn it? Does it disappear through unnecessary decisions? Does it remain inactive, or does it become a foundation for future growth? Professional investors think differently. They are not focused only on making money today. They think about creating a structure where capital can continue working over time. They understand that wealth is rarely created by one perfect moment. It is usually created through thousands of smaller decisions, repeated consistently, with discipline, with patience, with proper risk management. The market often creates a misleading picture. People see someone achieve a large return and assume that success came from one brilliant decision. But they rarely see what happened before that moment. The years of learning, the mistakes, the losses, the experience, the ability to control emotions, the discipline to follow a process. A single profitable trade does not create a professional investor. A single successful year does not create lasting wealth. A strong system does. This is why protecting capital is just as important as growing it. Because if you cannot protect what you have built, growth becomes temporary. Professional investors understand that the goal is not simply to make money. The goal is to create something sustainable, something that can survive different market conditions, something that can continue developing over time. Building wealth requires patience. It requires a different perspective. Instead of asking, how much can I make today? A professional asks, what decisions today will create better opportunities in the future? This mindset applies not only to investing, it applies to business, to personal development, to every area where long-term success matters. Because the biggest difference between people who earn money and people who build wealth is not always the amount they make, it is the way they think. Making money can be an event. Building wealth is a process. Making money can happen quickly. Building wealth takes time. Making money depends on opportunities. Building wealth depends on systems. And this is the mindset that separates short-term success from long-term financial growth. The most successful investors are not focused on chasing every opportunity. They are focused on building a foundation that allows opportunities to compound over time. Because true wealth is not created by one decision. It is created by a lifetime of disciplined decisions. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.